How we doing, everybody? I'd like to touch a little bit on fish care. You know, we're coming into the hot months of summer here, and this is probably one of the most important times or the hardest times to keep fish healthy and alive. You know, a lot of these fish have just come off beds and they're not 100% recuperated from the rigors of the spawn. They're beat up, and so it's real tough to take care of them. And you know, as a tournament fisherman, it's very important for us to keep them alive. You know, you're talking dollars. The most important thing is aeration. They have to have air. I don't fool with the aerators on timer or none of that. I put it in full blast mode, non-stop. As soon as a fish goes in there, I don't care if it's only one fish. And I have very high success of keeping fish alive, even when it's very hot. Make sure you got a good battery so you can run that air all the time. Ice is one thing some people use, and one thing that I do is, obviously before I leave home, I'll just take a soda bottle. And I don't necessarily use a big one like this all the time. You can take just used water bottles, freeze 3 or 4 of them, you know, put them in your freezer, and then, you know, when you go off to the lake or go fish tournament or whatever, put them in your cooler, and then, you know, put your water in there. Go ahead and cool that water off just a little bit, you know, not drastic. The reason I like to use the froze water bottles like that is, you know, obviously a big chunk of ice, but nothing is going to leave that bottle. The water that's in here is going to be the water that the fish lives in. I don't like to use the ice from the stores and everything and just dump the bag in there, because I don't know if that water or that ice has chemicals in it. You know, when you get into the parking lot at the weigh-in, that's another thing. The fish care don't stop, you know, as soon as they leave the box here. You know, if they have a long line at the weigh-in, you know, wait. Don't bag your fish. You know, wait and let the line get down, because about 3 minutes in the bags that everybody uses, about that size of bag, about 3 minutes is about all a limit of bass can take in that hot water. So the fish care starts as soon as the first fish goes in there, and it goes all the way into the weigh-in. And even when you release the fish at the ramp, you know, don't walk down to the ramp and just dump your bag out in water that's this deep, you know, where the waves are crashing on the bank. You know, if you have a good long courtesy dock at the ramp, go to the end of the dock, you know, out there where it's good and deep, you know, let your fish go, and just keep that in mind, and, you know, we can come back and catch them again.